So, good whatever.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Yes.
Goodbye.
Uh, okay, yes. Welcome to the 31st episode of the Intangibles Podcast. And may nagbabalik sa ating programa, no? Si Mr. Future Coach, current General Manager of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. And dahil wala yung dalawa last time na nag-episode tayo, sila Laij at si Byron, and they're here now. Sila ngayon yung may responsibility mag-episode kasi wala sila last time. And yun. So, I'm Matt. Si Laij yun. And, Byron, magpakilala ka na.
Ano ba ako after kay Byron?
Magpakilala ka na
Hintay
lang.
ko si Byron eh.
Ayan, Byron, magpakilala ka na, putya.
Byron.
Sorry, lahat kami pagod ngayon. Ang daming Rex talaga. And yes, again, we have Migs Asis with us right here. The return of the comeback. And today, babalik kami sa NBA topics namin. We will be, like last season, we will be having early season predictions for the awards ng NBA, individual awards. And pag-uusapan din muna namin yung top 8 overall teams na sa tingin namin na top 8 overall teams so far this season. But before that starts, Migs, may question tayo, no? Sa'yo. Kailangan lang din namin makuha yung thoughts mo, no? Dahil isang malaking global na pangyayari ang nangyari nung nakaraang linggo. Ayoko na rin sabihin yung pangalan at alam mo na kung sino yun.
Sino yun?
Alam mo na yun. Ikaw na magbabanggit. Ikaw na bahala magbanggit. Basta, yes, what are your thoughts about that whole situation?
As what? Are you asking me as what?
I mean, as someone who has basketball knowledge, muna.
As a future basketball coach. Ayun.
Yun, sige, yun na lang.
As a fan muna, parang gusto ko yun ma-experience sa UP. Parang masaya, no? Yung sunto.
Nakakaulo ka.
No, it's a criminal act. It's a thug, bro. See, it's a thug act. It's a crime.
Yes, agreed.
As simple as that. Pero wala, his past is ganun na rin. So, I mean, it's not surprising na it would be him committing it again. Pero sobrang lala nung nangyari, and like there's no accountability on JRU's part, which is kind of worse. Na ganun kalala yung situation. Alam mong mali, tas wala pa silang strong stance against it. That's my 2 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, but how about as a coach? Your coach?
As his coach or as a coach against him? Coaching against him?
As a coach in general, ano ba? Like, sige, sabihin na natin is sa mga players mo.
Wala naman. I mean, in basketball kasi they teach you how to be tough, diba? They teach you not to be bullied. Pero iba na yung nangyari dun. It's over the line. It's a hostile act. Tapos, 3 player pa ng Lasal yung nasaktan. Not just one, which is worse. So talagang, I mean, as someone, as coach or fan, it's a hostile act. Whatever way you put it.
I mean, technically, 5 yung nasa.
5 pala. 5 ba? 5?
5?
Tatlo?
Akala ko 3.
Parang 5.
Parang 5. Yung unang,
Parang 5.
unang sumalubong sa kanya,
Basta 2 nasapakan, di ba?
Dalawa yung sumalubong sa kanya. Dalawang dalawang natamaan out of nowhere. Tapos si Oxon, yung huli, yung sa midcourt, yung tumakbo lang siya dun sa midcourt tapos sinapak na si Oxon for no reason. Yes.
Yan, nakita ko yan. Yan, nakita ko yan. Nakatayo lang siya dun eh.
Nakatayo lang siya doon tapos bigla siya
Yeah.
nag-stop for no reason. So, again, katulad ng sinabi ko the last episode, no, I don't wanna wish bad for the guy. Uh, I'm not defending him in any way. Alam nating lahat na mali yung ginawa niya, pero yun nga, I don't wanna wish bad on other people. Hopefully, he gets the help he needs. And maayos niya yung problema ng kung ano man yung nangyayari sa kanya ngayon. And good luck na lang sa'yo at sa mga pagdadaanan mo the next couple of days dahil hindi maganda yun para sa'yo. And yes, that's the last we're gonna talk about that. So we're moving on now. No, we're again, like I said, we're going back to the NBA. Since we have an expert with us, si Megs Asis, no. Siguro maganda na rin natin pag-usapan ng top 8 NBA teams natin, or individually, who do we think the top 8 NBA teams are? Well, starting from number 8 and then going up one by one. Siguro kung may kasama na rin explanation yun, you know how the drill is. Yes. So, again, wait lang pala. Sorry in advance. Pag mukha talaga kaming walang energy ngayon. Pagod kami lahat. Dami namin ginagawa.
Okay lang ako rin.
Heads up.
Hindi naman nalata.
Ayun, go. Since special guest Migs Asis is here, why don't you start us off with the number 8 spot on your list?
Disclaimer lang di ako masyado nanood this season kasi wala rin akong time. So like, I only watch Boston pag may laro. Or when the Lakers lose, that's all. That's good. That's good news. Yan yung masaya.
Every game. It's every game though.
Pero, sino ba? 8 teams?
Parang mas madaling if, first muna. Pero, no, it's okay.
Wala,
Parang,
Hindi ako siya updated sa
parang
standings. Pero,
mahirapan ako if 8 best eh. Pero, sige lang.
playoff situation. Kung walang mga conferences, tapos may top 8 ka lang napipiliin. Sino yun?
I put Boston there, of course.
Putik, number 8 muna.
Wala akong maisip na 8 mo. Enumerate ko muna.
Oo, tingnan natin.
Okay, sorry.
May last.
May technical difficulties kami. We'll start with number 1 pala muna. So, Migs, start with your number 1 team.
Number 1, 2022 NBA champions, Boston Celtics.
Wow! Wow! I need an explanation. Wow.
2022? Baka 2023.
2022, 2023.
What's your explanation for this, Mr. Miguel Asis?
Tatum's taking the leap. He's taking the leap.
So, it's
Tapos, ano?
not a bias thing.
No. He's taking the leap. Tapos parang wala namang, it's the same team, but they added more weapons. And like, the issue of their head coach is put under, parang walang nangyari. It's just continuation for me. When you add Brogdon, who's borderline all-star, tapos hopefully Gallinari gets back in the postseason, they have options talaga. Tapos wala pang Rob Williams yan, and they're number 2 in the East without their best rim protector. So like, nothing to go but up.
Parang iba yan Hindi na NBA yan
Yeah, but for me, Boston number 1.
Okay. I'll go number 2. Malaki although they're not my favorite team or whatever. Pero since last season, after their championship run, tapos continuing to last season, malaki paniniwala ako sa Milwaukee. Giannis is Giannis. Mahirap makahanap talaga ng solution kay Giannis.
Grant Williams.
Derek White.
Nakinain lang ni Grant Williams si Giannis sa Game 7. Tandaan niyo yun.
Hindi mo naka-force si Giannis.
Oo nga ba? Di ba ano yun? Hindi ba?
Ano?
Naka 40 points si
Yung
Giannis.
naka
Oo
40.
nga.
Si Grant naka 27. Di na shutdown ni Giannis. Ay, ina niya.
Baliktad no? Walang makakapigil kay Grant Williams. Grabe na. Yan ang bias.
Go on. Continue, Matt.
Giannis. I feel like 40 points of Giannis na hindi na depensahan ng taong naka-assign sa kanya. Medyo malaking advantage yun for him if the biggest threat is in the East will be Boston. I feel like if you let Grant Williams get 27 and
Gago
at the
wait
other
lang.
top,
Si Giannis 25 lang nun. Si Great Grant Williams 27. Panis.
Game 7?
Game 7.
Game 7 ba yun?
Oo, game
Score
7.
pa pala.
I mean,
Si Giannis naka 43 minutes.
Oo, buwisit. Ay.
Ah.
Okay. Hey, Grant Williams, na kayo lang.
Si Grant 39 minutes.
pwede na.
Matindi.
Pwede na. Pero I don't think one game of Grant Williams is enough for me to think that Boston will overcome Milwaukee this season, considering if they are more complete teams at that. So, for me talaga, big thing in defense, and Milwaukee has a lot of that. So, yes. I think they can prioritize not guarding Grant Williams over JAYSON Tatum for 7 games. I think that won't be a problem. So, yeah. For me, sila yung number 1 team for, as of now, and I think further on the season.
Not to mention, wala pa si Chris Middleton. Tapos, yet, they're still the top team right now.
Ikaw, Byron.
Same ako. I have the Bucks. Ayun nga, they're still the top team, even with Middleton out. Giannis missing some games as well. And, ayun nga, nag-step up din sila Javon Carter. Di mo expect na mag 30 points bigla. You're getting deeper and deeper on your bench, using Serge Ibaka then, using Bobby Portis. The Bucks are deep as well, and I think that they're gonna win the championship this year.
Same. Same. Bucks in 4 against the Celtics. Anyway, go Laij.
Yeah, same. I got the Bucks as well.
Narinig mo yun, Migs?
I mean, yung main reason ko lang naman talaga is, I mean, they're on fire. I mean, the record says it all. At saka yung mga teams na natalo nila, mga mahihirap talaga. I mean, mga contenders talaga. Tapos they're doing that without Chris Middleton. Yung dalawang losses, yung dalawang losses ba nila, hindi naglaro si Giannis and Drew?
Hindi,
Or
yung
yung
isa
isang
lang.
loss lang? Yung sa Spurs? Okay.
Tinambakan ng Spurs.
Tinambakan ng Spurs. Wala sila. Hindi, pero ayun nga. And to add na rin, parang nakita ko yung potential ng lineup nito eh. Parang feeling ko talaga, guys like, yung mga role players nila, si George Hill, sino pa ba? Sino yan? Ibaka, Javon Carter, si Portis. Sa crunch time sila lumalakas eh. I mean, gumagaling. Yung lumalabas yung ano ba tawag dito? Yung, what do you call this? Difference maker nila, especially sa playoffs. So yeah, I have them at 1.
Okay, moving on. Migs, number 2.
My number 2. Yeah. Boston's biggest roadblock, Milwaukee.
Biggest roadblock.
Kasi last year, ang dami nagsabi wala si Middleton.
Yeah.
Kaya sila nanalo.
Them what game? How many game?
7.
7? Yeah, without Middleton. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Go on.
Yeah. I think Giannis is the best player in the league right now. And I mean, it's still the same championship team. So the core is intact. The system's intact. Not much to say, but wala lang talaga si Middleton last year. They could have beaten the Warriors too.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
Nalo ba ng Celtics yung Warriors? Hindi, no?
2 games. Two games. 2 games.
2 games. Think positive.
Okay, so ako naman, syempre give as much as gusto kong asarin si Migs, give credit where credit is due. My number 2 team is Boston. Again, for the same points na Migs made, ang dami pa nilang mga players na hindi pa nagagamit. And siguro the momentum is still there for them coming off of last season. Even though they lost in the finals, I think that was a big jump for them and a big confidence booster. And siguro losing in the finals gave them much more drive this season to do better and to, syempre, they want to prove that they have a better team now. So, again, moving forward, I feel like Boston is a solidified number 2 best team in the NBA for now. Byron.
And same ako. I have the Celtics as number 2. Yeah, it's the same team. Added sina Malcolm Brogdon pa. Added a lot of pieces that could help them. And more importantly, they're embracing their roles. Marcus Smart actually embracing his role as the point guard na rin, setting up his teammates and focusing on defense. And Tatum is taking that leap. Feel ko nga he should be one in the MVP discussion this year. And seeing their good start this year is very nice to see kasi yung trend ng Celtics for the past few years, parang maganda season, tapos next season pangit na naman. Tapos gaganda ulit, tapos papangit ulit yung next season. So this is a good sign kasi they're building off they're building off their momentum from last year then. So that's exciting to see kung anong gagawin nila sa playoffs.
Okay. Laij.
Yeah, I have the Celtics rin as well at number 2. Para kilitin natin si Asis ng onte. Pero sa totoo lang, excited talaga ako panurin yung Celtics this season. Like, coming from the off-season. Kasi marami silang nagawang moves. Yung especially, they traded for Brogdon. They got Gallinari. Yeah, I was like, parang okay yung ginagawa ng Celtics. Pero right after that, parang nagka-watak-watak na yung nangyari. Ayun, na ACL si Gallinari. Ay, ACL ba? Basta injury. Tapos Robert Williams, no, he's out. Tapos, ayun, yung kay Imi Adoke pa. Pero despite yung mga harang na yun, they're still a solidified contender right now. They're one of the top 3 teams right now. And so who knows yung potential of this team kung kompleto na sila. I'm pretty sure Robert Williams makakalaro pa naman this season, right? So, I mean, I think Robert Williams is one of the more underrated shot block bigs in general. So, yeah. Technically, siya yung Chris Middleton ng Celtics, difference maker, and so, yeah, I have him at number 2.
Okay. Okay. So, moving on, no? Number 3, Migs.
Number 3, I have Memphis.
Okay.
They're kind of similar to the Celtics if you look at it. Young group, young core. They're also building off from their playoff run last season. Kaya yung continuity nandun, yung chemistry nandun. And they have a dog. Ja is a dog. He's so underrated, lalo na sa fantasy. He's not a lot don't get him sa second round. Pero yung value niya, almost triple double. Oh, tas he blocks pa, he steals pa. I mean, he's their heart and soul. Tas he has a good Robin in Desmond Bain. He's averaging 20 plus also. Kaya tas wala pa si Triple J. One of the best shot blockers in the league also. So, they're kind of similar to Boston. That's why I have them for number 3.
So,
Yeah, but them at number 3 kasi they're similar to Boston, no?
The
So if
similar,
they're
not
not,
the same.
so if
Similar,
they're,
not the
so
same.
so if they're
Similar,
not
not the same.
similar, so if they're not similar,
Closest thing to
Wala.
mababa sila sa ranking mo.
Wala sila sa ranking.
Pero for me, yun nga, siguro Memphis din for almost the same reasons. Basically, yun nga, katulad ng sabi ni Migs. Actually, they're like Boston and somewhat Milwaukee in a way na they're performing very well for a team that doesn't have most of the uh, supporting cast that they actually were expected to have and need. Siyempre, kailangan na kailangan nila sa Triple J. But, Santi Aldama was is so far playing very well for Memphis, and I feel like if he continues to play like that, and if Triple J comes back, having one of them come off the bench for your team is already a big deal. So yes, Memphis for my number 3. Byron.
Number 3 ko, I still have the reigning champions. I have the Golden State Warriors. I know they're having a bad start, pero I think they're still looking into the lineups na pwedeng gamitin. They're just figuring that out. Clay has not had a good start at all, but ibang players na Wiggins, I think Wiggins is having an all-star year again. Steph is having an MVP year if they get the record higher. He's averaging 33, and I think he's having one of the lowest usage rates of his career. So if the season progresses, I think they're gonna figure everything out naman. They're the champions for a reason, and parang intact pa rin naman yung core nila. Keeping those young pieces na Jordan Poole and Wiggins was really helpful. And believe in the Warriors for it. I have them as number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Laij.
I got the Cavs at 3 for one reason. It's because maganda yung environment nila inside the team. Parang they're really having fun. Wala silang drama at all. And wala naman silang issues physically. 'Di ba? Parang just as they say, the biggest ability is availability basically. And that's another basically all of them are playing. And ayun nga, kung nakita mo, wala silang parang toxic vibe in them. I mean, as compared to other teams na we know.
They have no Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like the Brooklyn Nets before everyone got traded. Yung vibe nung players nila, yung mga ganun.
Tapos, parang for me, basically, Cavs are the Memphis Grizzlies of the East. Very young. Tapos, ayun nga. I mean, Ja Morant is better, pero Donovan Mitchell is starting to be that guy. And considering na they have Darius Garland.
Who's that? No.
Yeah, you can see Matt nodding his head. I said Ja Morant's better, pero
salty lang si Matt. Tinalo ni Donovan yung OKC niya ng alam mo yun.
Tagal na nun. Tagal na nun.
Melo Paul George.
Tagal na nun.
Nga, kaya nasasaktan ka pa eh.
Kaya
bro, hindi talaga eh. Pero alam mo, like without even thinking about that, ang daming times na Utah could have gone a step further and Donovan wasn't able to take them there. Parang
I mean,
strong as they were before.
Mas malakas naman roster ng Cavs compared sa Jazz eh. Alisin mo si Mitchell sa Cavs at saka yung time na sa Jazz ba si Mitchell. Mas malakas ang Cavs for me kaysa sa Jazz.
Kung lang napuntahan Cavs this season, babalikan nito sabihin. Maniniwala
Laij,
ang mapupuntahan si Donovan pare.
Laij, yung Jazz walang Gobert at Mitchell, number 1 sila sa West.
Yun. Paano yun? Paano yun?
Yeah, but they but they got what happened last year? Halos same lang naman yung ano, 'di ba?
Yeah, but they don't have
I
Donovan
mean
and
at
Rudy now. So
I mean they have Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. So sino yung
I don't.
I mean those guys can shoot threes. I mean si Mobley. Jarrett Allen is very very young. Tsaka si Jarrett Allen, I mean for me kasi if you really want to be a contender, it all comes down to the bigs eh. Parang crucial spot yun if you want to be a contender. If you want to be a contender, dapat uh, quality yung big mo. That's why when I look at the Nuggets, they're one of the more underrated teams. Just looking at Jokic alone. I mean, Jarrett Allen is not on the same level of Jokic, pero I mean, like I said, may healthy environment yung Cavs. So that's why I have him at 3. And technically they're the third best team right now. I mean, record-wise.
Okay. Migs, number 4.
Number 4, I have the Cavs. Because Donovan is happier. I don't think he was happy in Utah with Rudy because now in the Cavs he has 2 reliable bigs that he can count on. Tapos he has a Robin also in Garland. And that's my veteran presence ka pa off the bench with Kevin Love. So all around they're solid. And like if Tatum's my favorite player, my second would be Mobley. Because he reminds me of KG, Kevin Garnett, Boston Celtic legend, yeah. Kasi he can guard 1-5.
Yun
He
naman
can
prime ni KG sa Celtics ah. Yun
Yeah,
naman
pero
yung
doon
prime
siya
dun ah.
Bakit hindi Minnesota KG? Parang mas comparable pa yung dalawang yun.
Oo nga
talo
eh.
talo si KG sa Minnesota, di siya nananalo dun.
Ganun ba?
But yeah, Mobley can do everything. I don't like name one thing that he can do. Maybe just play make, but why would he doesn't really need to. But yeah, he's a unicorn for me. And yeah, like what Laij said, everyone's happy. There's no toxicity, and that's one of key components in any team. Everyone is locked in and engaged. No drama. So yeah, number 4.
Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4 team ko would, like Byron would, hindi. Like what Byron said, Golden State because of, wala akong explanation technically eh. Parang they're the champions for a reason naman talaga. And you can never count them out. So yes, yun lang explanation ko. And having Steph Curry pala there, eventually you'll figure something out. He always does somehow with this team. I don't know. So yun.
Trade Draymond for AD.
Parang hindi ata gagana yun ba?
Ano
Draymond,
na lang.
Draymond,
Ano na lang.
Kuminga, Moody, and picks for AD.
Wow, ang
Hindi,
lala.
mas maganda to. Kuminga and Weissman for Pertel. Ayun. Pwede yun.
Okay,
Yun.
Byron,
Di
who's
ba?
your number 4?
Ganda nga.
Byron, who's your number 4 team?
Number 4 ko. Number 4 will be Dallas. Like I said last postseason, they were the real deal last season. I believe that they could have won. Because like I said last time, every series that Luka would be in, if not against Giannis, he would be the best player in the series. And the same, I believe, will be this year. It's just natalo talaga sila ng experience ng Warriors. But they have experience now.
Talo rin sila ng
Luka was
yung nakaraan. Alam ko pinanis na
Luka was okay. See. And Luka was already on that level, but I think he's taking another leap. He's one of the top 5 players. He's definitely my MVP favorite. And I think their team is better this year with the addition of Christian Wood. And Spencer Dinwiddie stepping up as well. I have Dallas as number 4.
Laij.
I got Mavs win for 3 words and 3 words only. Luka freaking Doncic. Then, wala lang.
Wow.
And I mean, di pa wala pa tayo sa 4th week. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win the MVP. I mean, naiisip mo ba na
Depends on
23
how
years
Giannis plays. Depends on how
23 years old pa lang to na
Depende ka rin kay Tatum.
pagka na. Pero yeah, anyways, I mean, sa totoo lang, this Dallas squad, kahit anong lineup ang igawa mo as long as Luka Doncic is there. Meron pa rin eh. I can't explain how good Luka is. Si LeBron may explain mo pa eh. I'm not talking about LeBron right now. I'm talking about prime LeBron. He's dominant. He's athletic. Si Luka, di ko ma-explain kung gaano siya kagaling.
Talagang
Bagal.
Diba?
Taba.
Pero at the very end,
nananagasa.
the end of the day, how the hell is this? Sobrang effortless niya. So, and right now, just like Byron said, yung mga other role players, Dorian Finney-Smith, yun, si Dinwiddie nag-spark. Christian Wood medyo underutilized lang, pero once the Mavericks figure that out, Mavericks is a force to be reckoned with. So I have them at number 4.
I feel like the biggest factor is not yung kasi system nila parang somewhat 5 out na dapat lahat nakaka-shoot aside from Luka. Yung tipong kayang mag-catch and shoot pag pinakawala ni Luka yung bola. I think yun yung problema kay Christian Wood kasi he's not as consistent of a shooter compared to the other role players they have. I remember watching them putting Maxi Kleber over him in the final minutes of the game because of the shooting factor nga. And kailangan yung sa kung ano man yung system nila na tinatawag nila na iso ball lagi kay Luka. Pero I feel like if Christian Wood himself wants to be put in the lineup, in the rotation in the last few minutes of the game, kailangan mismo talaga ma-figure out niya kung paano maging consistent yung shooting niya. Yun lang yung only way, I feel like. So they won't put him there unless, of course, for defense. Pero I don't think Christian Wood is a good enough defender to stop Giannis or someone like Giannis at the post. So, yeah.
Nagka-Robin na ba si Luka Doncic?
It was supposed to be
when it comes to sa mga top teams,
It was supposed
Sino?
Robin?
Robin in a sense,
parang
yung second star.
Yeah, dapat si Jalen Brunson last
Not
season.
right now,
Yeah.
Parang
dati?
like throughout his career.
Si
Do you consider Porzingis is Robin?
Dirk.
Nung first team nila. Pero
Yung bubble Porzingis.
Yung bubble.
Porzingis, naging si Brunson, tapos ngayon.
Parang naisip ko kasi kung
Dinwiddie yata ngayon eh.
Ganda lang din with this year.
Napapaisip lang kasi if meron talaga siyang legitimate na second star. Yung second star na Chris Middleton, Jaylen Brown. Si Jokic, you can make a case for Jamal Murray. Kasi medyo lang siya. Medyo nasa minute restriction lang kasi siya. Pero parang I think sobrang OP na ang move. Sobrang
Tanggal ba?
Parang ayun, CSGA, yung second star niya. Assuming lang. Ilang ka sobrang OP ng Mavericks eh. Kahit anong legitimate second star ibigay mo kay Luka.
That's true.
Kasi may issue lang rin kasi sila ni what do you call this? Porzingis nung time na yun. Pero sobrang consistent talaga ni Luka. And just because of that fact alone, consistent rin yung Mavericks.
Kailangan yung second star niya hindi big.
Hindi big.
Hindi big. Kailangan yung Kailangan yung big nila, role player na big na someone like
Athletic big.
someone like
Capella.
Valanciunas
Parang
or
Capella.
hindi like someone
Valanciunas.
someone yung kayang mag mid-range man lang para pwede nilang gamitin for defense tapos pwede nila nang gamitin for final minutes of the game. Kasi ngayon yun nga, yung sinabi ko, hindi nila magamit si Christian Wood. Diba? So, if you're gonna get that, and put someone in the system na ginagawa nila na parang 5 out or 4 out most of the time, kung kukuha sila ng second guard, siguro mas maganda kung second star pala, mas maganda kung guard.
Wing.
O wing,
Guard.
actually. Not guard technically, basta wing.
Who's there? Hindi, guard na si Luke eh. So,
Yeah, wing. A wing,
So, wing.
another a shooting guard or a small forward. Hindi pwedeng big. It's not gonna work out. Kasi kailanganin nila sa post hindi naman ganun yung system nila.
if big, naiisip ko si AD. Kaso, I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen and that's never gonna work. Masyadong salamin yung katawan ni AD eh. Diba?
Parang hindi ko na imagine na may second star si Luka.
Mahirap kasi
Same,
Mahirap.
ganun na yun rin. Yun ang naisip ko. If makahanap sila ng legitimate second star, parang, parang ma-overshadow lang siya ni Luke eh. Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Si Luka magpapa-request ng trade para magkaroon ng second star.
Probably. Di mo sure.
It's gonna be so sad though for the Mavs.
Number 5 mix.
Number 5, Mavs. Sinabi niyo lahat eh. Luka Doncic.
Wait, sino yung fourth mo? Cavs ba? Cavs? Okay.
Cavs. Yeah, enough said. Sinabi niyo lahat eh.
Same. Number 5 ko rin, Mavs. So, yeah. Sinabi niyo na lahat. So, what is there left to say?
Si Luka lang naman talaga yung reason. Si Luka lang.
Luka talaga.
Luka lang talaga. Sino pa ba?
Mga Reggie Bullock. Ganun.
Oo.
Si Mark Cuban.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Yung performance niya, Spencer Dinwiddie, na maganda ngayon.
Parang nag-elevate yung play ng Dallas kay Jason Kidd. Props si Jason Kidd. Kesa kay, sino yung lahat ng coach? Rick Carlisle. Parang walang dating yung Rick Carlisle.
Hirapan silang palitan si Rick Carlisle dahil championship coach na yun. Kaya,
may sentimental value.
siguro mo naman, di ba yung coaching staff na nilagay niya, ni Mark Cuban sa team niya. Ito yung mga Dallas players. JJ Barea, di ba nandun?
Ano ba?
Ha?
I think assistant na siya ngayon.
JJ Barea?
Ata.
Pero hindi rin siya pinapakulan dati pa eh. Para siyang Udonis Haslem role eh. Ilang years lang siya sa Dallas.
Nung retire, tsaka na lang ginawang coach.
One of these days, isang topic natin yun. Is yung Udonis Haslem good for the NBA? Parang nagpapapansin na lang siya eh. I mean, no disrespect.
Millions, bro.
You represent heat culture, pero you're taking up rotation space for guys who could actually play.
Hindi naman taking up rotation space kung wala siya na
Parang may rotation.
No, I mean, malay mo, kunwari, sabihin natin si Kai Soto naglaro doon, di ba?
Hindi kasi naman.
Tapos pinapasok ng Miami for crunch time.
Hindi pa rin talaga like sa 15th si Udonis eh. Kaya parang
last spot na din siya.
Last
gagawin mo doon.
Hindi man lang pinapalaro sa G League. Ano ginagawa niya doon? Hindi lang siya mag-assistant coach.
Mas malaki
Ano trip mo, men?
Mas malaki bayad po player. Malaki contract niya. Hindi siya
Isipin mo naman dignidad mo. Naka-warmer ka. Ayaw mo ba yun? Ayaw ko maglaro. Inisip ng mga fans, ano ba to? Bangko naman to. Natin, mga 5 to 6 years, bangko na. Diba?
Yun yung inisip yan. 2-time champion na yun. 3-time champion na yun.
Wala na siyang paki sa mga taong katulad mo, Laij.
Naka 2 games siya this season, no?
Masaya na siya
1.5 points per game.
Masaya na siya dun.
May
pera pa siya ng napakalaki. O di, okay na sa kanya yun. Byron, ikaw na 5th.
Fifth ko, I have the Clippers. They're just the Clippers are really deep. Para sa akin. They're the deepest team in the league. Yung nga pag pinapanood ko sila, kahit sino ipasok nila, may gagawa talaga. And I like Zubac's play this year. Feeling ko nag-step up, taking the leap din siya this year. Parang solid center. Kasi yun yung kulang sa kanila for the past few years. Other than solid point guard, parang mahina sila sa loob. And Zubac is stepping up this year for the Clippers. And they're playing well. Hindi pa nag-show up sa record-wise, pero they're playing well as a team. They're gelling as a team. And Paul George is starting to be a main guy again with Kawhi out. And pagbalik ni Kawhi, feeling ko they're just gonna be title contenders once again. Hopefully he gets back.
What you like?
I honestly don't have Clippers in my top 8 yet because Kawhi, what's happening, bro? You're my GOAT. I mean, if fully LT, you're the best player of all time. Pero ano problema mo, Kawhi? Ano yung, ba't ayaw mo
Hindi ko
maglaro?
lang Kawhi.
Wala ka na nga sa Spurs pero napipikon pa rin ako sa'yo. Like, maawa ka naman kay Paul George. Anyway, what's fifth? I got this is a tough one. And kind of a hot take, but I got the Nuggets at 5. Medyo nagba-back and forth ako with Nuggets, Grizzlies, and Suns. Pero Nuggets mainly because probably kind of like Luka, pero lower extent. Pero because of Jokic rin, kasi he's the heart and soul of the team. And now they're complete. Yun yung problema lang yung kulang na nga lang talaga sa Nuggets is what they call this, yung health condition ni Jamal Murray. Although I think he's healthy naman. Pero if wala na siyang minute restriction, Nuggets is gonna be a force to be reckoned with rin. Yeah, so I have them this high at this point.
Okay, number 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6 is tough. Kasi I have 3 spots left, no? 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
I'll put the Nuggets also. Number 6. Because Jokic finally has help after 2 seasons. Kawawa yung bata. Siya lang nagbubuhat. Past 2 seasons, pati sa playoffs. And yeah, the pieces fit him. The offense revolves around him. They have defenders. They have bench guys. And they have a solid coach. Kaya, they're gonna be contending sa West. Maybe for a conference final spot, or if not, they're gonna make the semifinals at least. Because, Jokic is a 2-time MVP and he finally has his Robin back. Yun lang naman.
Okay, for my 6, I have the Clippers also. Starting out the season, I didn't have high hopes because of John Wall coming back. And so far, his game isn't the same, and I don't expect it to be anytime soon. He's the 3rd guy on the team. He's coming, tama ba? Coming off the bench. Si John Wall.
Yata.
I think Reggie Jackson starting over him, no? So, the biggest factor lang for me would be more consistency from John Wall. If they want to win, and considering na complete sila, that Kawhi is there, they want to actually be challengers. John Wall has to do more than this. For me, I feel like nakukulangan pa ako sa kanya. Although I don't expect him to go back to that 25 plus point person, 24 points per game or whatever. But he has to do more kahit yung mga intangible parts. Intangible. Pero yun nga, he has to do more for me. At the same time, Kawhi has to start playing. So, yes. Byron.
6 ko is the Nuggets. I feel like the same siya as with the Bucks. The last time we actually saw the Nuggets was in the bubble. After that, si Jokic na nagbubuhat. If Jamal Murray was playing for the past 2 years, they might have been contending for the title already. But they took a little step back. and still got good pieces. You have Jamal Murray, KCP, and may experience na championship experience. Aaron Gordon is actually playing well. He's playing better than last year. Na parang role player lang talaga siya last year. Ngayon, he's being more aggressive and being better on defense as well. And syempre, two-time MVP. I have them as 6.
May
Like,
MPJ pa.
Hindi.
MPG.
Okay.
Laij.
Yeah. I mean, before I give out my 6, to include na rin sa Nuggets, underrated rin si Bones Highland.
Oh,
He's very underrated. He's very crafty. And he fits well with the system rin. So, marami na talagang tulong si Jokic. So, going on to my 6th. This is tough. Pero, I'm gonna go with Memphis. I was gonna pick sana the Suns, pero
Layo naman.
for me, I'll trust Memphis muna. Kasi the fact that they're not complete, they're doing better or just the same as the Suns. And for me personally, Ja Morant, I think they're yung roster ng Memphis, overall, sobrang bata pa. And sobrang they're overachieving. And that's why I have him over the Suns. Parang yung energy rin eh. Yung energy, like yung minention ko sa Cavs. Yung healthy environment they have on the court. So, ayun, big factor yon. And, ayun nga, yung Robin nila, si Desmond Bain, just like you guys mentioned, he's flourishing once again. So, I have them at 6th. I have them at 6th.
Okay. Make 7.
7, I go with the Pelicans.
Ooh.
Because they're also, ano ba to? They're a complete core. They have a guard, solid guard. They have their superstar, tas they have a solid big. And then the role players around them na like Herb Jones, Swiss Army knife. So like, tas may BI ka pa. Yun, may BI ka pa as your second star. So the talent is there. Chemistry na lang kasi siguro Zion hasn't been active the past 2 years. But when Zion is healthy, he's a Hall of Famer when he's healthy. Yeah, and how they ended last season was really, really nice. They contended with the Suns even though their best players were just BI and CJ. They gave the Suns a run for their money, the number 1 seed last year. So yeah, the ceiling's really high for the Pelicans.
Okay, my turn. Okay, fine. Unbiased opinion aside, I have the Cavs at 7.
Sabi mo hindi mo include.
Na-include ko na. I was being biased, pero unbiased opinion, 7. Not because of Donovan Mitchell, but because of
Mobley.
well, he's part of that. The young guys, I believe, are the biggest factor. To me. Yes, whatever, Donovan. Wala talaga akong tiwala sa kanya pagdating ng playoffs. So, it is what it is, but I feel like Cleveland having that type of young core and performing as good as they are is a winning way, to be sure. So, yeah. Byron, 7.
7 ko, kind of low, but I have Memphis.
Okay.
Ja Morant is one of the best players in the game today. Pero sa mga nakalista above the Memphis Grizzlies sa akin, I have Bucks, you have Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. The Celtics, you have Jaylen Brown, Tatum. The Warriors, you have Steph, Clay, Jordan Poole. Dallas, you have Luka. Clippers, you have Paul George, Kawhi. Nuggets, you have Jamal Murray. I just don't think that John Morant can create a shot like that for them pagdating sa playoffs. He's great sa regular season. I just don't think that they're ready yet in the playoffs to take that leap to title contend talaga. But I'd like to be proven wrong as well.
Okay, so speaking of not having Jamorant as the guy with this the shot para makapunta sa maging contenders, I changed my mind dahil sa sinabi niya. I'm putting Denver na lang at 7. No, Cavs man.
They have us, Donovan Mitchell.
No. Yun nga yung point ko eh. Wala nga silang, yun nga yung sinasabi ko eh. The only big time shot he made was against OKC. And thereafter that, wala na ulit. Like, where the hell is that then? Di ba? So like,
Basura kasi ng OKC.
okay, sobra. Melo,
Wait, yung mga kinalaban naman ng Jazz, last year, Luka.
they were the number
Last
one
year,
seed
si
at one
Goat.
point. Laij.
No. The other team had the GOAT. They had Kawhi.
Pucha naman.
Come on
Moving
now.
on. Basta 7 ko, Denver. Ayan. Laij, sige.
Ako na ba?
Wisit.
Na ano ako eh. Reset ako eh. Pero
Kapit na.
at 7th, I got the Suns. Yun nga, as I said. Memphis and Suns are fighting for my spot. Pero, yung 6 and 7 spot. Pero I have them below Memphis. Because just like I said, kasi Memphis is much younger compared to them. Pero yung reason ko for as to why the Suns are in the top 8 is because you can't really doubt Chris Paul's abilities even though he's aging. Parang yung impact niya, it's always consistent. And sa totoo lang, ay wala akong masyadong tiwala sa Suns as to compared to last year. Pero ayun nga, maganda pa rin naman yung chemistry nila. They're still competing. They're still a top dog in the West. So, honestly, I don't really know which other team I'll take them over. I'll take over them. I mean, at least right now. So, I have the Suns at 7.
Okay. Migs, last.
Hirap nito. Because I had to choose from the Jazz. Because they're number 1. The Suns or Suns, Clippers, or Warriors. But I think I'll have to go with the Warriors because, you can never count the champs out. Because we counted them out last year. A lot of people counted them out last year. And they wanted all that smoke. And look what they did. They won
I
the championship. May mga opinion mo mali-mali.
Nung na-eliminate yung Bucks, wala eh. Warriors champion eh. Hindi Celtics.
But yeah, I mean, I think the only issue with the Warriors was the Draymond punch eh. Yun lang talaga yung sa tingin ko yung dahilan kung bakit slow start sila. But I think they'll eventually get over that hump. Because, they're better than that. They're more mature than they were.
Okay. My 8. Man, Migs laughing at it. Y'all were laughing. I have Utah at number 8. Just because,
Okay lang.
I mean, to be honest, when yun nga, sige, Elijah, culture, gusto mong pag-usapan yung vibe ng team nila. That's what Utah has right now. That they didn't have when Donovan was there and when Rudy was there. And I feel like the confidence of people counted them out to start the season, and people still do, like Byron. And I don't think so. I don't think they'll be the top seed. I don't think they'll be the top seed. I don't.
Yung nga, I remember our rankings before the season. Ginawa mong 15th
Oh, ikaw.
yung Jazz at West.
Well, that was before.
Ako nga ata, ako nga sabi sa inyo, yo, decent tong Jazz na to, promise.
I was
Like,
about to
parang
say that.
naalala ko, they're gonna be the worst than the Spurs. Parang may nagsabi na, parang, no, they're not gonna be worse than the Spurs.
I was about to talk about that kasi yun nga yung sabi ko kasi no one expected them to be like that.
Actually,
But that
alam ko
might
na kung
still
bakit.
happen.
Nung time na yun kasi, Mitchell was still there. Yung
Yeah,
podcast
at-
natin.
At that
Andun
time,
ba si
they
Mitchell?
were still there. So their team wasn't constructed the way they want it to be. And now when you see them perform, especially Larry Markkanen at the 3, looking at his stats right now, 22 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, 2.4 assists, a real contender for most improved if they stay that way. And I mean, that vibe won't change, I think, unless they start losing, which I hope they don't. Because I like seeing how they play right now. Very exciting to watch, kumbaga.
And you know their coach? Kilala niyo ba coach nila?
Sino?
Siya
Assistant
yung
ni Greg Popovich.
assistant
Si Ime Udoka rin, assistant ni Popovich yun. Si Derek
Pero-
White din, galing sa Spurs.
Lahat.
At saka si
Pero-
Gallinari, before siya mag-Celtics, nag-Spurs muna siya.
Oh,
Tapos binay out lang siya.
Nag-Spurs si Gallinari?
Oh, does it in raid?
Yeah,
Tapos
hindi siya
nagpalit.
nag-trade.
Pero yung coach ng Jazz ngayon, siya dapat talaga yung coach ng Celtics ngayon eh. Kinuha lang ni Ainge. Dinukot ni Ainge.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it.
Kita niya kasi hindi mag-champion Celtics, kaya sa Utah na lang siya pumunta.
Actually, naisip ko yun Parang what if parang at an earlier date, nagka-issue si Udoka. Like before sinay ng Jazz
si Will Hardy na yung head coach.
That's good though.
But I think Danny Ainge his eyes are set on Wemby eh. I think he'll pull the
Danny
plug.
Ainge? Oo nga pala, Jazz.
Ano, if they
I
start
thought we're talking
performing
about the
bad,
Celtics.
if they start performing bad, I feel like he would pull the plug. Knowing Danny
He'll
Ainge. He probably.
wants Wemby.
Never,
Everyone wants Wemby.
True. Byron,
8 ko. I wanted to put the Cavs pa lang defense Donovan Mitchell. Pero yung 8 ko, I'll have the Hawks. My 8 is Atlanta.
Dejounte kasi.
For me, the GOAT.
The second.
Nagpakita ng
the
totoo
second
pag-ali pagdating ng Atlanta.
Nagsorry naman kay Paolo Banchero. Okay na yan. But for Atlanta, 2 years ago, they were in the conference finals. And they still have that same team naman. They have Bogdanovic injured right now. Siguro that would help pagbalik niya. Pero yung mga close games nila, DeJounte is actually making shots where it counts. So, kaya sa tingin ko na big move din yung pagkuha ng DeJounte. They have another all-star. And I think he's going to be an all-star again this year. They also have other pieces, the Holiday brothers. Good pickups for me, na role players. Onyeka Okongwu is playing great defense against Giannis sa mga matchups sa box. I think that would be a difference as well. They're just a complete team. In my opinion, that's why I have them as 8.
Okay. Laij.
Before I say my 8th seed, honorable mention Utah Jazz, pero they're not on my 8. Parang, as a guy who hasn't hopped on the hype train yet, I personally think na hindi nila masusustain yun. Pero I'm really happy for the Jazz. And ayun nga, just like Matt said, I really want them to sustain that. Kasi for one, mas onti yung kalaban ng Spurs sa tanking process. Pero for number 2, parang parang I just like underrated teams being successful. Yung teams na before the season starts, they were counted out as one of the worst teams. Pero they're actually the teams that are flourishing. Pero I can't really put them in the 8. I'll ibibigay ko sa inyo yung 8 team ko. Pero Warriors rin, it's as of now wala sila sa 8th. Parang I just believe that there are other teams that are doing well so as to put them over the Warriors at the 8th spot. So ayun nga, yung 8th spot ko, I have the same as Byron. I have the Hawks.
Stay fun.
Ayun nga.
Mga Dijon,
Uy.
stay fun.
Dejounte fan. They're playing well. Yung reason na sinabi nga ni Byron is actual contenders talaga yung Hawks. Yung last year parang they just medyo slowed down lang sila kasi they weren't really fully healthy. Tapos ngayon, Dejounte right now, parang he's the same Dejounte. Just imagine the Spurs having a Trae Young who's a player who's actually better than Dejounte. Tapos, and unpopular opinion, based from the eye test, I think the Hawks parang are the best defensive team right now. Even though I'm pretty sure in terms of statistics, there are other teams that are better. Pero when you look at their game, parang medyo deadly sila defensively. I mean, may Dejounte ka at the point, tapos mga what do you call this, deadly shot blockers and Clint Capella, and ayun nga yung backup niya si Onyeka Okongwu. Tapos you have a defensive wing pa in DeAndre Hunter. So they're very deadly at the defensive end. And yun nga, offensive end. So you have a slasher in Dejounte, tapos you have a scorer pa in Trae Young. So I have him at 8.
Okay, that's that. You heard our thoughts. Let's see what happens throughout the season. And last topic before we end the episode. Again, like what we did last year, super early individual award predictions. So we will be predicting the MVP, the most improved, defensive player, rookie of the year, and coach of the year.
Most improved.
But okay, to be honest, ang dami sa most improved ngayon. So,
honestly.
So far, ang dami sa most improved. But let's get
talk. Mag-6-man band ba tayo?
Ito nga pala. 6-man of the year.
Yung mga 6-man.
Siguro let's start off. Let's start off na lang siguro with the easiest one, the MVP. I feel like three of us.
I think everyone.
Except Luka.
Oo nga pala. I forgot about Migs. So let's ask Migs first.
Migs ka lang. Sige, Migs. Who do you think the MVP will be? Just to clarify.
I know it's gonna be JAYSON TATUM.
Kaka-start pa lang eh. I know it's gonna be. Alam mo na ako nasasabihin eh.
Seryoso, I think he's gonna win it. Because both ends of the floor, present siya, unlike Luka. And I think
what? Luka agad yung sinabi mo.
Kasi yun yung competition niya eh.
Parang sinabi ko Giannis.
Hindi, I think the Celtics will have a better record when all said is done. Yan yung, alam ko na sa ulo ko. Prepared na ako dyan. Yeah. Kung MVP siya, di siya na rin most improved kasi he's taking the leap nga, di ba?
Let's move on. Alam na natin siya sabi ni Migs eh. Sige, Byron.
Look, his last game, 43, 10, and 3. 34, 8, and 5. 31, 39, 26, 30. Oh my God.
Assist.
This is
40-point triple assist.
This is Jordan.
Triple double na ba siya?
This Jordan-esque. May nag-60 ba last year? Sino ba nag-60 last year?
No, Kobe scored multiple times over 50 and he didn't win MVP. Like, what the hell are we talking about here?
Yeah, because Kobe's team was ass.
He was in the playoffs too.
Was he number one?
Will Boston was Boston? Is Boston gonna be number one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Byron. Why Luka?
I mean, is Luka. Sasabihin mo na Tatum is doing it both on offense and defense. Luka's averaging 34, 9, 8 with 2 steals. Parang, parang regular na sana yung ginagawa ni Tatum. And with less help. Yeah, only have Spencer Dinwiddie as your second best player. And still being at the top, one of the top teams, one of the contending teams. I mean, what more can you say about Luka Doncic?
Exactly, nothing. That's why he's also my MVP.
They're the 6th seed.
Kakasimula pa lang, bro.
They'll be the
Come on.
5th seed.
Yeah, sure. Watch like Cleveland or sino yung isa pang East team?
Atlanta.
Atlanta overtake Boston for some reason.
Bet. Ano bet?
College, may sabihin ka ba kung bakit si Luka?
Honestly, di ko lang kung bakit yung narrative nag-switch up to Luka and Jason Tatum. It should have been Luka and Giannis. Bakit naging Luka and Tatum? No disrespect to Tatum, pero yung MVP candidates right now is Luka and Giannis. And the reason why Giannis is not gonna win it, it's because of one reason and one reason only. And it's because of voter fatigue. I mean, sa totoo lang, Giannis can win it. Pero I don't think the media is gonna give it to him. Kasi he already won it twice eh. And this is the reason why LeBron only has 4 MVPs, wherein he could have actually had more. And the fact na Luka hasn't won it yet, siya na yung poster boy for the MVP this year.
Yep.
Yes, Tatum hasn't won it yet. Pero yung I can't hate naman on Asis's opinion. Pero wala eh, may mga narratives rin kasi, and the narrative right now is Luka and Giannis. And
Not
most
Tatum.
likely Luka's gonna win it.
And not Tatum. So, yeah.
Head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Bakit gumuluna? Bakit ganun?
Defensive player, Asis. Sinong defensive
Okay,
player?
ito, defensive player na
Defensive player.
So,
Si Asis mo na.
because this is actually a conversation, the defensive player.
I don't have 2 in mind right now.
Sa isip niya si Robert Williams, si Marcus
Hindi, si
Smart.
Tatum.
Si Grant Williams.
Tatum na lahat ng awards.
Yung Asis, FYI, at one point, you were ranting about Jaylen Brown being better than Tatum. Any thoughts?
Yes, bro.
Ano?
Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
We had
Jaylen
that
Brown
conversation before.
Jaylen Brown doesn't know how to dribble. Still doesn't know how to dribble.
What? Mas maganda size up. Mas maganda si Tatum pero mas maganda size up ni Tatum. Ay, ni Jaylen Brown. I don't know.
Same.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he probably has a better bag,
Mas smooth
siguro.
yung laro ni Tatum, ni Jaylen Brown sa akin.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Jaylen
ayun, that's the
Brown,
word.
I don't trust him with the ball. Because I just don't. Doesn't know. He can't. Last year he couldn't dribble, and probably hasn't fixed it yet this season.
That's from
Tatum is just a better playmaker for me. Pero Depoy, probably Giannis, Allen, or Mobley for me. Jarrett Allen.
Tony Allen, tayo. Tony Allen. Throw.
But I would go with Mobley because Giannis already won it. I don't think, voter fatigue, that's a real thing. And the Cavs I think they'll finish in a high seed, and one of the biggest reasons is gonna be their defense. Their Twin Towers. So they're gonna, baka nga magka 1-1 si Mobley tas 2 si Allen sa voting. I mean, that's a possibility that could happen. So yeah, I'm going with Mobley because his length, his versatility, and his IQ. Hindi lang siya talon ng talon eh. He knows he has timing. That's a key sa mga defenders, yung timing.
Ako, hindi ko alam kung unpopular opinion to. Pero I'm gonna give Mix's favorite team some credit. I feel like people saying Marcus Smart, like including me, wasn't supposed to win Depoy last year. I feel like he could be proving this year that he could be part of the Depoy conversation. His IQ on the defensive end is very high. I feel like the only question for me is when Milwaukee and Boston go against each other. But the two contending Depoys for me would be Giannis and Marcus Smart. And if vote is fatigue, then Marcus Smart. Ikaw, Byron.
I have Drew Holiday. Nag-start na yung guards winning the defensive player of the year. But I still think Drew Holiday is the best defender in the league. Perimeter at least. And he's leading that defense for the Bucks. And I think it's just bound na he should win it as well if they're giving it to guards na. I have Drew Holiday.
I was supposed to say Drew Holiday, but I don't think he'd be given enough recognition.
Yun nga lang.
Ano na, siguro, first team all defense. Holiday. Okay, Laij, Depoy.
Based on instinct lang ba to or how's the season going on so far?
Both?
Honestly, I don't have any idea. Pero I just searched it up a little quick. Yung leader sa steal is OG Anunoby. And right now, defensive-minded naman talaga yung Raptors. Parang sa pagkaalala ko, he had this crazy stat parang over the course of 5 games. He was averaging 4.4 steals per game. That's very impressive, ah. That's very impressive. That's defensive player of the year worthy. Pero medyo maaga pa kasi. I don't really have any idea who's gonna win it. Pero if we're basing it now, OG Anunoby's has been a defensive specialist right now.
Makes sense. Okay, let's move on to the sixth man of the year. No, rookie of the year. I mean, one of the easiest conversations I've had. Sinahan mo na.
It's Banchero. It's a no contest. It's Banchero.
Wala namang... Ay, meron. May contest.
Sohan?
Maturin. Ay, ayan, si Sohan. Si Branham. Si Blake Wesley.
Sino yun?
Wala.
Ano yun? Hindi mo kilala yun.
Si Branham.
Si Blake Wesley.
Hindi niyo kilala. Pala kay Branham.
Ay, gala. Yun yung second pick, diba? Yung mga pick ng Spurs.
Spurs pala kaya.
Basta ang importante, wala namang rookie yung Celtics ngayon, no?
Wala kaming picks.
This is a safe space. Wala kaming picks. This is a safe space. Ang rookie sana nila si Blake Wesley eh. Sa Spurs na yun.
Sa Spurs na?
Si Ron Wesley lang kilala ko eh.
Wala na akong pangla sa mga players kasi binabanggit mo.
Si Romeo Langford.
Hindi, yun, kilala ko yun.
Ang galing ni Romeo Langford.
Favorite niya assist yun.
Hindi, basura yun sa Celtics. Okay lang.
Hindi naman kasi
akala ko may magaling siya.
Hindi naman kaya siya ginagamit sa Celtics. Hindi kaya siya ginagamit sa Celtics.
Mas gamit pa si Mas gamit pa si Nesmith.
Parang he doesn't do a lot of stuff. Parang alam mo, sobrang hindi siya malamya in a sense na tamad ah. Parang lax siya pero hindi ko talaga basta di ko explain. Magaling siya defensively pero parang wala siyang energy.
Well, I think it's obvious for me it's Paulo. Ako, no contest.
Siya, paano tayo napunta sa kay Romeo lang? For Rookie of the Year pala yung pinapag-usapan natin.
Well, Paulo, I mean, like, if Chet was there, he'll probably win it. So,
Mhm.
What? Landslide.
What?
okay, anyway, kayo, I think Paulo rin naman sabihin niya, right?
Paolo Bencero.
Okay, Mig, 6 months.
Wait, I just wanna bring this up. I wanna bring one of another rookie. Paolo Banchero is my rookie of the year, pero grabe yung pinapakita ni Mato rin, ah. Solid.
Galing nga. Scorer. Nawala na nga sa rotation si Duarte.
You know, right? The fuck?
Sayang.
Yeah.
Yung tanda ni Duarte, ah. Rookie lang siya last year, pero
Di ba 4 years
I
siya ng
mean,
college?
Tagal
he's
sa
born
college.
1997.
Yung
Imagine
4
mo
years
si
college.
Ingram he's the same age as Ingram. Pero 6 years ago, nagpa-draft si Ingram.
6 months.
Who are, I don't know the 6 men. 6 men. Sino yung options?
Jordan Clarkson, Colin
Minus
Si
Sexton,
Derek White.
Minus Bobby Portis.
Bobby Port, Malcolm Brogdon.
What about Russell Westbrook, guys?
If they don't start winning,
They're winning. They're winning.
not an
If
option.
nanalo sila, no?
Nanalo sila, probably.
Russell
Hindi.
Westbrook.
Malay
Hindi
mo,
pa sila nalo.
malay mo, media wants to, do something different. Malay mo,
I don't know if voter fatigue applies in 6 man, pero
Ano,
I'm gonna
hindi,
give it to
ang dami.
Clarkson.
Si Lewil, ang dami ng 6 months. Si Jamal
Hindi
po,
na.
ang dami rin 6
Hindi naman
And
nagkakapatid.
then it's gonna be Jordan Clarkson for me as of right now.
Ako rin, Jordan Clarkson din sa akin. If they continue winning, of course.
Sino yung 6 man sa Cavs?
Si
Si
Kevin
Rubio ba
Love.
naglalaro? Si Kevin Love.
Sa Bucks, sino 6 man? Portis.
Portis. Jordan
Yeah.
Poole nga sana kasi parang, I don't know.
Walang
Parang
sa
weird
unang
yung
pinapakita
production.
ni
Jordan Poole is
right
leading,
now.
right? Hindi, Tyler Hero's still leading. For some reason.
But he's out, diba? He's out.
He's injured.
Yeah, so
In points,
so
in terms of
So it's Jordan Poole leading, alam mo.
Jordan
what?
Poole, parang, yeah,
Warriors
parang iba
fan.
yung
Warriors fans.
production niya.
Blame it to the Warriors fans.
Sa Grizzlies, sino 6 man?
Oh, marami. Hindi.
Dun eh.
6 man ba sino yung kamukha ni Danny Green? Ano pangalan ni Danny Green? Yung kamukha
Danny
ni
Danny
Danny
Green. Danny Green.
Hindi. No, not him. Yung kamukha ni Dan.
Si Dylan Bro. Si Evil Danny
Ayun,
Green.
si Dylan. Si Evil Danny
Evil.
Green.
Starter yun eh.
Starter ba yun? Si Brandon Clark. Pero I don't think he's gonna win it.
Brandon Clark. Parang D6. Iba yung role.
Backup lang yan. Backup big lang si Brandon.
Tyus Jones.
I'd go same with Byron. Bobby Portis. Kasi steady presence talaga siya. Lalo na sa... Tas, I mean, when they go small, he's in the closing lineup. Kaya sobrang integral yung role niya sa box at crucial. Stretch big.
13 and 11 to bench. All of that.
Ano pa? Sila hindi.
Si 6 man ulit.
Sinabi ko na Jordan
Clarkson.
Clarkson. Pares kami ni Matt.
MIP.
Ang dami to.
I have an answer.
I have a lot.
I have 2 contesting.
Ako din. I have 3 naman.
Laurie was one of them. And if they continue winning, Shea is another one.
Shea.
Si Shea pwede. Maganda yung jump niya. Pero parang hindi ko talaga, I can't imagine him winning. Kasi decente na yung pinakita niya last year.
Hindi ko alam kung nag-jump siya.
I mean, si Ja Morant decente yung compared to the year prior nag-MIP siya. Pero si Ja Morant kasi MVP season eh. Last year.
Basing on a Thunder fan, siya took a jump kasi nung kahit kompleto sila last year, hindi siya ganito maglaro eh. As in, so,
Halimaw siya this year.
iba
Pero
siya.
di ba,
Iba siya this year.
as a group, wala silang gana last year.
Oo nga, yun nga. Kasi nga,
Parang ganun
they
din
were
eh.
tanking. Pero ngayon,
Ngayon, maglaro na ganun.
They're still tanking.
Oh, they're not, bro. They're not tanking like last year. Kasi last year, they pulled the plug on players.
I think they will, Matt.
If
Once the season progresses.
if they will, tapos they continue losing.
Parang yung ginawa nila, Matt, nung bubble season, ay yung season na wala pang fans. Ang ganda ng start ng occasion nun eh. Tapos biglang nag-regress sila.
They're not. Ako personal opinion ko. They won't be a top tier team, but they won't tank.
If they tank this year,
di ba remember
I
what
think
I
they
said?
should be penalized.
Di ba remember what I said nung sabi kong parang even if they tank this year, I don't think they have a chance on getting that number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
I mean, maaga pa naman eh.
Bro, you think Houston's gonna win more?
And then
They're complete right now. And they're losing.
I mean, top 3, bottom 2, bottom 3. Kasi yung bottom 3 teams naman, they have the same number of odds eh.
I mean, Detroit also is performing badly.
Orlando.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be tanking just for that reason. Just for that reason. Kasi I feel like outside of Scoot Henderson and Victor, unless you guys know
Amen Thompson.
Yeah, yun nga sabihin ko. Unless you know the Thompson twins. I don't think they'd go for something more kasi they need a big. So I don't think if hindi nila nakuha si Victor, di ata sila magpapatank ng ganun. But they won't be a top tier team. They won't be a playoff team. I just don't think they would tank.
SGA Laurie.
SGA is Western Player of the Week last week. Tapos puro 30-point game siya. So I feel like if he continues that performance, tapos I mean if they play an average game of basketball, then he has a chance on getting that MIP award for me. I think so. Kasi that's still a big jump from last year, yung kung paano siya maglaro ngayon.
I hope they trade him. Kawawa siya eh.
Just a few years, I guess. Just one or two.
Ito na. Gusto na nga mag-content ng OKC, biglang trinida rin ng OKC. Yung if trade nila si SGA,
tanking talaga.
for the love of, I swear, I think they should penalize the OKC for really tanking, for sobrang dedicated sila on tanking. If i-trade din na si SGA, parang what the heck?
Players play the game, man. I mean, wala namang rules for tanking. So, I hope they don't trade SGA though. He's the biggest thing we have right now. The biggest thing we have. So, I hope they don't. Anyway, okay. Sino MIP niya? Byron tsaka Laij? Ay. Si Migs pa rin pala po.
Haliburton.
Haliburton.
Wait, I'll check his stats.
Haliburton. Dami. Speaking of also, Desmond Bain.
Desmond? I don't think. Ibigay nila kay Desmond.
Yeah, pwede rin si Desmond Bain. It's not a bad choice.
Feeling ko Haliburton and Lauri Markkanen yung maglalaban dyan. Pero I got Lauri Markkanen winning it.
Markkanen yung favorite para sa akin.
Kasi he's been dubbed as the main guy. Haliburton rin, oo. Pero maganda record kasi ng Jazz. Maganda pinapakita nila.
Tsaka siya yung main guy talaga.
Parang like nangyari kay Randall with the Knicks.
Parang ganun.
Okay.
Pwede rin si Keldon Stephen Curry Johnson. Grabe shooting ngayon
Curry Johnson.
Lupit eh.
Si Devin Michael Jordan Vassell.
Grabe shooting.
Ayos yung pangalan na yun.
Mike Jordan.
Keldon,
ba?
24 points.
Uh,
Keldon, not bad si Keldon.
pwede rin.
Wait,
Kaso,
isa
natalo
pa,
ni Spurs eh. Good job yun.
Tyrese Maxey.
Uh,
Isa pang candidate is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
daming candidates. So parang gano'n din yung ginagawa ni Maxi last year.
Yeah, kaya kasi last year talaga siya nakilala eh. Last year siya
pwede mag-most improved.
Oo, yun.
Okay.
Pero solid din siya this year.
Teka, sino muna? Final picks of everyone. Ako
Halliburton.
I have Laurie. Laurie Markkanen.
okay talaga ako. Stick ko din.
Haging so bad. Si Lowry.
Okay. So, coach of the year.
Will Hardy up.
Honestly, I have Taylor Jenkins. So.
Taylor Jenkins? Grizzlies.
So Memphis.
This year. I think he'll win it this year. He had the shot last year. I think he'll win it this year. If they continue performing the way they are.
So far, syempre, first seed, I have Will Hardy. Pero kung yun ako magtuloy-tuloy, maging playoff team pa rin ng Jazz.
If makapag-playoffs ang Jazz this year, Will Hardy. I think bibigyan nila kay Will Hardy yan. Pero if not, Taylor Jenkins might be his year this year. Not yun nila eh. I wouldn't be surprised if nanalo yung coach ng Celtics.
Yeah.
Kasi interim coach naman talaga dapat siya, di ba? It's gonna be very weird though. Pero, yeah.
Ikaw, Mick.
Ako rin Will Hardy eh, pero not sure if they'll pull the plug.
Sustain.
Yeah, pero, you know,
Okay.
alam mo na I mean, I probably go the Celtics kasi the shoes to fill na galing ka finals. Ganun yung expectation eh. Si Ime galing finals. Kaya, and the Celtics, I mean, he's just stepping in and he's doing a terrific job for a first-time head coach again. So, I think voters lean towards that also. Yung first-time head coach, young head coaches over the old ones. Pero, yeah, Taylor Jenkins not a bad pick also with how the Grizzlies are performing.
Okay.
Ako if hindi nag-playoffs ang Utah, I'd go with Chauncey Billups to Portland. I don't think anyone expected Portland as well na maganyan. Na maging top
We haven't
seed.
mentioned Portland all throughout this podcast Pero yeah, maganda yung pinapakita ng Portland.
Tsaka laking bagay yung Chauncey Billups in making his pieces work. It's na shade and sharp. Gulit na ng shade and sharp.
Shade on sharp, bro. Taas niya tumalon, grabe.
I wanted the Spurs to draft him.
Marami kang
Sa tawa lang, top 4 pick dapat yun eh. Hindi siya hindi siya nag-college. Top 4 pick originally dapat yun. Hindi siya nakapag-college. He didn't even play in high school. I mean, nag-stop siya.
Oh well. Siguro to wrap up the episode na lang, can each of us say our final answers for each? One by one. So, Migs, then me, Byron, then Laij. Okay? So, Migs, MVP.
Jason Tatum.
Have Luka.
We have Luka.
Most improved.
Sino ba sinabi? Halliburton.
I have Shea.
Laurie Markkanen.
Laurie Markkanen as well.
Depoy.
Evan Mobley.
Marcus Smart.
Drew Holiday.
Wait, yung minention ko is OG Anunoby pero never ko talaga sinabi yung Depoy ko. Pero sige, I'll stick with OG.
Okay, Rookie of the Year. I think Paulo Banchero kami lahat. Banchero.
Si Chris yun.
Banchero daw yung...
Si Chris Banchero.
Pero Banchero
dito sa Philippines yun eh.
Banchero daw dapat.
Siya nagsabi na Banchero dapat yung...
Banchero.
Sixth man,
Bobby Portis.
Jordan Clarkson.
Bobby Portis.
Jordan Clarkson. Akala ko Clarkson ka rin, Pai.
Half and half.
Bobby Portis.
And then Coach of the Year. Final answer.
Joe Mazzulla.
Putang ina. Taylor Jenkins.
Fancy Billups.
Will Hardy, if not in the playoffs, Taylor Jenkins.
Right. And that's that, our 31st episode, no? Again, we like to thank Migs for joining us at very short notice. We had something planned today, but ACAD's got in the next episode, big episode next episode. Sana ay, hindi ba? May laro nga pala sila Migs. But a big cast of people for the next episode. Yeah, Migs, do you wanna shout out anyone?
Shoutout sa mga fans ko dyan.
Mga UAEP guys, baka naman, direkta mo sila dito sa podcast.
Oo nga,
Diba?
Tinry ko na dati wala eh.
Alat, ganun lang para tayo kasi. Ganun lang kasi tayo.
I mean, confident. Parang rule rin yun sa amin eh. We always have to consult with management with regard to being guests. Kasi they don't like spilling any info or like seeing players,
Except si Mig.
seeing their play. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, thank you to Migs for joining us again. And thank you guys for watching this 31st episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And marami pa kaming gagawin after. So, paalam na kami. I'm Matt.
I'm Laij.
Byron, Carlo, Leuterio.
And I am Ateneo's best hope for a championship this season.
Migs answers. Stay safe, everyone. Peace and love. 31st episode. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.